Yeah, yeah. Gimana, hello. Salam alaikum. I hope you all good, right? Okay, I'm gonna focus on sliding and overturning, like these questions, right? Sliding and overturning, right? You need to wait before I start editing. Like them videos. I'm not asking for any money. I'm saying like the fucking videos. Oh, just like and subscribe. Hey, y'all can make somebody angry. Like them videos, please, pretty please. Right? Okay. Like in sliding on overturning, I'm not gonna focus like on deriving the whole equations, right? Because I mean you can derive the equation, right? But I don't think there's a need. If you give an equation whereby you have to derive the equation, like a question whereby you have to derive the equations, hey shush, you'll see flames. But then here I'm just gonna show you how to do these tutorials, right? Okay, number one, sliding and overturning. Sliding and overturning. Turning, yeah. There's only three equations that you're supposed to know by head, right? I'm gonna copy them because I'm not writing like you guys, right? So I'm going to copy them, right? Equation one. These are of the unbanked. Unbanked. The moment you see the word unbanked, right? That means the car is right. The moment that you see the word unbanked, that means you're either gonna use one of these equations, right? One of this equation. The other one is when the car is sliding, right? Is sliding, right? And the other one is when the car is overturning. Overturning. The equations are always straightforward, right? But then there's two equations, right? When it's sliding, you use this equation. Coefficient of friction, mass G, right, is equals to m d squared over radius, right? So that means you have to know this equation by head. This is of the sliding, right? And then of overturning is mv squared height over radius, right? Equals to mg d over 2, which is the diameter. And this is of the overturning, right? Okay, that is number one, right? And then for number two, the equation, there's only one equation, is for the banked. Banked. So the moment you see banked, right, that means this one only has one equation. That means you're gonna use this equation. V is equals to gr, right, multiplied by coefficient of friction. I mean, man, this way, coefficient of friction plus tan theta, right, and then over 1 minus tan coefficient of friction, and then tan theta. Yes, this way, right, and then all this over, right, and then square root. You see, so there's only three equations that you need to know by head: 1, 2, 3, and you know this one's is for unbanked sliding, this one is for unbanked overturning, and this one is for banked, right? Everything you want to be given, so just a matter of like substituting everything, right? So let's do one question and then we'll do the other ones, right? One question, the first question, right? They say, example number one, they say calculate, like, I hope you hearing me. Okay. They say calculate the smallest radius. We're looking for r, the smallest radius, right? And the smallest radius unbanked curve, right? That means you already know that you're gonna use either one of these, one or two, right? Okay. Unbanked curve which a racing car can traverse at 200 kilometers per hour given speed, right? 2 kilometers per hour, right? Which is the same as 200 divided by 3.6 2, 3.6, 55. Yeah, 55. Sheesh, 55.55 meters per second, right? And then without overturning, right? Without overturning, if its wheels are 1.5 meters apart, right? That means the diameter is equals to 1.5 meter. And its center of gravity is 650 above the road, and we're given the height is 650 millimeter. That means it's 0.65 meters, right? We're given the speed, we're given the like the distance between the wheels, right? And then we're given the height, right? So we're looking for the radius, right? So looking at these two like equations of ours, we see that this one equation doesn't have a height, right? It doesn't include a height, right? And then this one has h, which is the height, right? So this is self-explanatory. You already know that you're gonna use this equation, right? And then what are we looking for? We have the distance between the wheels, right? And then we are looking for, and then we have the height, right? We have the speed, right? And then we are looking for the r, right? The m that just gonna like cancel each other, right? So that means our equation, we're gonna use this one, which is m v squared height, right, over r is equals to mg d over 2, right? So let's solve for r, right? R is going to be, r is going to cross multiplication, it's going to be m v squared, right? And then h over this one, m g d over 2, right? The m cancel each other, but the m cancel each other, and then we are left with r is equals to v squared height over g d over 2. Okay, now let's substitute everything. R is equals to v squared, which is 55.55 squared, right? And then multiply by height, which is 0.65, right? And then over the speed, which is 9.81, right? And then multiply by the d over 2, which is 1.5 over 2. Then that means my r is equals to, that's the radius, it should be in meters, right? So it's going to be 55.55 squared multiplied by 0.65, right? Multiplied by 9.81, 1.5 over 2, right? Which gives me 272.7 meters. See? Okay, that is question number 1, right? I hope we all got it. You just have to substitute everything and make sure you put everything where it's supposed to be, and then you'll get the correct answer. Believe me, I swear. So like, I don't want to derive everything because it will take time. But then I'll just put up a video whereby I derive everything so that you can understand it very well, right? But then for now, just stick to this. Okay, next question I'm gonna do number 2, 3, and then maybe next video 4, 5, next video, just like that. But then for this video, this is the only question that I'm gonna do. Don't forget these formulas. Okay, thank you. Next, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Okay, next.